4 different healing modalities to deal specifically with inner child work and shadow work. Let's go. So the first one would be radical acceptance. That's the most difficult to do, but it can absolutely be done. That is where you live in the present moment. You commit to everything that happened in the past no longer exists, and the future has not been written. You tell yourself, you know, in your mind's eye that all of the trauma that you've gone through is at somebody else's hand and had nothing to do with you, and you just drop it like a hot potato. If you're interested in exploring that modality, get Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now. That will assist you. Now, the rest of these healing modalities are you going back in visualization techniques to rectify the past, to rewrite it, if you will. So if it comes up in your mind's eye, or if you want to intentionally go back to a certain situation, whether it was trauma, verbally, physically, what have you, you would go back as the version that you are right now. And remember, we're all magicians, so you would freeze the perpetrator, the person that did harm to you. You would actually freeze them. You would see yourself, instead of the event, the trauma event happening, you would see yourself going about your business as about what you're about to do. The cool thing with that is your former self and your current self both know that it happened, but you remove the negative charge from that situation. And the next thing that you would do is go over to that version of yourself and hold them. Hold their hand, hug them, ask them if there's anything that they want to say. And if that's too hard to visualize doing, you just embrace them and you are there for them. And then you can see yourself going and doing something that that person at that age range would want to do. So if it's if it's a version of you that was little, then you'd want to go do what your little self would want to do and experience that with them. Or if it's yourself a week ago, what you like to do a week ago, and how you would make that version of yourself feel comfortable and loved. We're acting as the parent that we never had to that version of ourselves, or to that version of ourselves that lacked the boundaries that we know now on the other side of learning that from that experience. So the reverse is true as well. So if you've done something to somebody else and you have shame, which is the lowest emotion that you can feel, and you want to clear that from your energetic field, you don't want to have soul fragments all over the place. You want to be whole. So if you've harmed anybody in any time, what you want to do is go back to visually to the same instance where you did something, you caused trauma to somebody else, and you would freeze that version of you. So this version of you would go back as the magician and freeze yourself before you did